Your Excellency, Azerbaijan is also very interestingly positioned between Orient and Occident, you know, on the way to Europe. You have a link to Europe, and you have most of all, apart from outstanding fossil resources, outstanding solar and wind resources. So your country is really blessed. Could you guide us a little bit on the developments, because I know that some of our partners like Mazda, Aqua Power are already quite active in your country. I've seen these days a prominent announcement. So could you please guide us a little bit on the plans on energy transition and hydrogen in Azerbaijan?
Thank you very much. First of all, I also would like to express my thanks to our host, my dear friend, His Excellency the Minister Suhail Al-Mazrui, for inviting us here to participate at this very important event. And as it has been already mentioned by His Excellency President Ilham Aliyev at the opening session of the Abu-Dabi Sustainability Week, Azerbaijan has its own important contribution to be made in the global energy security, and it has been doing that for years. Firstly, by providing the crude oil to the global market, and recently we have started also to play a significant role in the energy security of Europe by supplying natural gas. And last year and we do it through the infrastructure which has been already completed, and the last year we have already supplied to Europe about 12.5 BCM of natural gas, and it will be growing further. Of course, we do our job also with regard to the providing energy security to our immediate neighbors. It is Turkey, Georgia, and we are going also in the future to enhance our cooperation. And now we are here today to discuss what we can do in the field of renewable energies and hydrogen, and among other the energy resources, also the green hydrogen. Let me also to mention that Azerbaijan possesses great renewable sources of energy. So as a altogether onshore and also offshore capacities of wind power in the Azerbaijani sector of the Caspian Sea. Altogether it makes about close to 200 gigawatts potential. It is not actually the the assets that is everywhere available. Actually the Caspian Sea and the Azerbaijan sector is ranking the second after the North Sea in the world for its huge capacity. So that's why the need of renewable sources of energy, including green hydrogen, of course is needed firstly for our domestic use, but in comparison to those vast resources we have, it's only the small part. It means that we can produce it and we can export it to the traditional markets, not to the new markets, to the traditional market. And the Europe for us has already been for many, many years traditional energy market. And now I have to also state that all success stories we had in the energy cooperation we have reached together with our international partners. This time the UAE Masdar has become our most important partner, with whom we have already started mega projects. So we signed already the implementation agreement on 10 gigawatts of wind, solar and green hydrogen integrated projects with Mazda. And all together, with the different companies, including Aqua Power, BP, Fortescue, the Future Industries, and others, we have about, already for today, we have about 22.7 gigawatts of commitments for the renewable source of energy, including green hydrogen. So these are our plans, how we see our future contribution into the global energy market, and I hope very much that the forums like these will also provide for us more opportunities to talk about future cooperation, including also the new technologies which are extremely important in all our endeavors.
Thank you very much. That's really impressive, and we're looking forward to working together to supporting you on this, and Mazda is a wonderful partner, I think, to have. That's really great. Well, with the ambitious plans, it sounds really like Azerbaijan could become a super producer of clean energy, clean hydrogen. You are today delivering gas to Europe. You have a pipeline connection like Tunisia does. Very interesting synergies potentially. Could Azerbaijan become an important supplier of hydrogen to Europe, because Europe needs a lot for the Green Deal and for energy security?
Yeah. Thank you very much. We all know that Europe is going to be the carbon neutral by 2050, and to reach this goal, of course, one of the items in the European agenda is to provide for at least 20 million tons of hydrogen, 10 of which is to be produced within the European Union and 10 imported. So in June of last year, Azerbaijan and the European Union renewed its strategic partnership, and this time it has extended it to the areas like the development of renewable source of energy, green hydrogen, energy efficiency, and carbon capture, and many other issues. And in accordance, along with the doubling of the supply of the natural gas to the European market by 2027. It means that if we today supply about more than 12 BCM, it should be doubled by the 2027 regarding the natural gas. But at the same time, having this already traditional the energy cooperation with the European countries, we looked also at the issue of delivering renewable energy, including green energy. And very recently, in December last year, on the 17th December in Bucharest, so 4 countries from our region, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Romania, and Hungary, came together and signed and four parties, 4 lateral agreement about delivery of renewable sources of energy and green hydrogen. So how we will do that? It's another question. How we will transport the hydrogen from Azerbaijan to Europe? So there are different ways which we are now considering. 4 countries plus the European Union. By the way, Madame von der Leyen also witnessed this signature in Bucharest, showing the great interest from the European Commission to that endeavor. So there are different ways. The first one, the green energy could be transported through the high voltage transmission lines, which should be, of course, upgraded between us and Europe. Another way of transporting is using our infrastructure, 3,500 kilometers long natural gas pipeline through blending hydrogen and natural gas. We are working on this issue, and up to now we estimate from 10 to 20% of blending of hydrogen in the pipeline, in this concrete pipeline. And the third way, of course, to construct additional pipeline for hydrogen. So this is the topics that are very high on our joint agenda with the European Union, and we're working hard on those issues. And actually, this morning I also heard the possibility of all options from the experts from the morning session.
Well, that's all great to hear. Congratulations. You seem to have a very well thought through plan. So really looking forward to working together. And